we would have wanted to do better, naturally, but we're satisfied that have representation in Parliament, we'll have representation in Gauteng, and we've got to build on from there. We've got support all across the country, and now it's about building strong from there. So this laid a foundation for us. We were probably the least funded parties of all the ones going to Parliament. So to have achieved what we've achieved in an election that was polarizing, that had significant divisions, to be able to stand up for building one South Africa is a positive thing. We didn't think we'd do well, for example, in the Western Cape, even though that's still a long way to go. We didn't think we'd do well there, and I think we've set up a foundation there. And obviously and naturally, as we go to various provinces, we're busy right now analyzing election results. This election was tough. It was tough going into it, right? Because in what universe do you have your electoral body held up in court matters 2 weeks before an election? I engaged the observer mission, read their report. We're comfortable that there were certain things that can be improved on, security, the applications of zap machines, the long lines, the integrity of the election in certain essence. But I do think if you took the matter to court, a free and a fair election and achieving that threshold, it is not saying it's a perfect election. It means you have followed the rules that you've set up. And I think the IEC has done that. For us at the moment, our call is that let them be transparent. Let's call everybody to Parliament. Let's sit down in a room with all the leaders there. And let's have a discussion about 60 million South Africans rather than backdoor dealings. It's the politics of backyard, backdoor, deals on the side, this one do this. That's what got us into this mess. Let's not repeat it. That's why I'm not willing to get into backdoor arrangements. Let's make it transparent. No one can deny that the MK is a faction of the ANC. So in that regard, I think it's ANC politics playing themselves out. I'm glad the ANC is in minority. That was an important landmark in our democracy. That was always crucial. Whether MK is sustainable or not, the fact is we've got 14% of MK for the next 5 years. Nothing's going to change. So they are going to be a feature. We're going to have to deal with them. We're going to have to understand what they want to do, and let's think for the 60 million. For me, if we have a parliament where factional play between the ANC and MK continue, it will be a disaster for South Africa. The last thing we need is 5 years of meanders, to quote President Zuma. Because 5 years of meanders means higher unemployment, an unsafe country, poor education, declining international support, and a poor leadership in general. Sometimes countries who gamble with those 5 years don't recover after that.
Thank you for your time.